Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back today with another 9 trades I did. Today's date is January the 12th. I am also using my FRACTAL trigger system. Works fantastic. The main reason I do usually more than just one trade, and you have to get to this level to find success, is that not all pairs are going to produce a lot of pips. As you can see within the top 4 here, they were just scalping, and then all the rest were above the, as I would label, past the scalping mark. Scalping, by the way, is around 2 to 10 pips, and everything above 10 pips is a bonus. Now I want to make a point very clear. For every trader who wishes to find success, you must really understand that all trading systems will work about 50% of the time. That is why when you buy a system, it doesn't have a very high success rate. I bought over 700 systems before I realized that the success rate was on the lower side. I could never figure that out because they would always show a very high success rate. But once you buy it and you're trading it, it's a low success rate. And the reason for that is, they'll only work about 50% of the time. All trading systems, including my trigger systems, robots, and EAs. So whatever you're going to buy, you'll be lucky to get a 50% success rate. Now to get that up to 80 or 90%, you need to learn how to trade the flow of the market. This is the most important thing, and that is what I teach. You also have to learn trade management and money management. It was only after minimum 8 years and 700 systems before I finally came to that conclusion. And if you want to speed up your learning curve, you have to learn how to trade the flow of the market. And once you understand that, your trading will increase tremendously. So as you can see, there's 9 trades here. Now they all ranged, starting time was between 7:45. One of them was even a little bit later here, up until about 8:30, 8:45. So I like to trade early in the morning, New York time, putting in trades as I follow the flow of the market. And as you can clearly see, I closed them all just before 10 a.m. I usually like to close my trades between 9 and 10. But it depends. If I have a late start, then it'll run a little bit later. As you can clearly see, there's 2 losers here. I just decided to close out the trades as I was very happy with the grand total. As a general rule, I'm usually looking for 50 pips a day, and over the past number of weeks I've been hovering around 100 pips a day. And shortly after I'm done going through all of this, I'll show you the trade tab that I have no trades running. All the trades were put in and I closed all the trades. As you can see, it's a very high success rate using my FRACTAL trigger system. So on this pound Swiss, as I said, it is a loser. If I'm not mistaken, the bulk of these trades, and I'll announce it as I go through each and every trade, it's a great way to trade using the moving averages and the indicators down at the bottom. Now I did take this trade and I really thought it was going to go up to the ADR high here, and it just wouldn't go. So after it did this bit of a pullback and going, it wouldn't go any higher. I closed out the trades, And this one looks like I lost 1 pip, 1 or 2 pips, whatever it is. Let's go with 2 pips. On the pound Swiss, I lost $224. Moving right along to the pound dollar. Let's run a check with that. Again, it was a great way to trade. I know my mistake I made, but it was a very small mistake, so I am not too worried about it. Same thing, thought it was going to go up to the ADR high, never did. And probably the same thing happened here, losing about 2 pips. So losing 2 pips on the pound dollar here, I lost $200. Should have just waited for a bigger pullback like here, 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 and then I would be telling you I made 5 to 7 pips. But anyhow, it is what it is. But as long as my grand total every day on a daily basis showing fantastic results, that is all that I care about. So next pair, pound Aussie. Let's run a check on it. Here are the fractals. Keep in mind, as a general rule, red fractals we're selling, blue fractals we're buying, and of course, so obviously from the London session here would have been a fantastic run of about 100 pips. But I'm not trading the London session. Drag and drop this up. This one here did a little bit better. Should have got in way back here, but I didn't see it. And when you're scanning 28 pairs, I've got 16 of them down here that I mostly focus on. The ones I really focus on are up to the Euro CAD and this pound dollar. So let's run a check. I got in here my usual, well, I did have a stop in here of about 18 pips or so, and I closed it out here. Looks like this one with 7 pips, and 7 pips on the pound Aussie paid $539. And as you can clearly see, hit the ADR, and it's doing a reversal, and I am glad I'm out of the trade. This is called trade management. And if you don't get that in order, you can easily see how this would be a loser now. You have to get trade management, money management in order. So moving right along to the next pair, pound yen. On this pair, pound yen, fractals, by the way, are way back here, and definitely very, very clear from way back here. And by the way, this could have been a great example of getting in here, letting it run all through the Asian, all through the London, and waking up in the morning with a lovely 85 pips. But I did not trade, I don't trade Asian that much. Lucky if I do it once every week or 2 weeks, as I am doing well enough in the New York session to not worry about Asian. Got in at this cursor here. Keep in mind the market does go cycles. Would have been better to get in here, but that went 16 pips against me, and looks like I closed out with about 6 pips, and 6 pips on the pound yen paid $575. So moving on to the next pair I traded, Aussie Dollar. And by the way, the first 4 trades were a great way to trade. This Aussie Dollar is not a great way to trade. I traded as I teach within the training videos how to trade around the goal line. So there's your fractal suggesting to sell. So I did that, and I ended up closing the trade, looks like with about 14 pips, and 14 pips on the Aussie Dollar paid $1,400. Moving along to the next pair, pound CAD. Let's run a check on that. There's our fractals. Works like a charm. And again, London would have paid out quite well, 100 pips. But getting in here and here would have been better. But I can only pull the trigger when I actually get to the pair, analyze the pair, and then get in the trade. Got in a little bit late here, not a big deal. I'm not too worried about it. Only went 4 pips against me, and I closed it out more or less when it was hitting right around the ADR, and I was happy with the totals down at the bottom. Looks like I got 20 pips on the pound CAD, and 20 pips paid $1,565. Euro New Zealand is the next trade. Trading is quite easy once you learn the flow of the market, as you can clearly see. Drag and drop this up. Now this was not, when I pulled the trigger, it was not a great way to trade, but it did clear the goal line. I took the trade as everything down at the bottom other than this red, but that's acceptable. I explain why it's acceptable within the training videos. Took the trade at this cursor here, went against me 3 pips, not a big deal, and I closed it out with 22 pips, and 22 pips on the Euro New Zealand paid $1,574. And this trade I traded trading the goal line, as I teach in the training videos. Euro Aussie is the next one. This one also is not a great way to trade. Let's drag and drop it up. Again, I took the trade as I teach within the training videos, trading the goal line. Took the trade. Everything was fantastic down at the bottom. At this cursor, did go against me at this point 1 pip, and I closed it out, looks like, with 21 pips, and 21 pips on the Euro Aussie paid $1,617. On to the last pair, the Pound New Zealand. Let's run a check on that one. Fractals are suggesting a buy right from back here, very clear. Just look back and see the last signal. It works. I don't know what the percentage is. It's not always bang right on, but at least 90% of the time, you just look a little to the left. It's telling you to buy, and voila, guess what? I decided to buy it. Got in at 745. Let's see where I got in at. Right here. Did not go too much against me. Let's see, 12 pips. Closed it out for no particular reason other than I was very happy. Looks like with 34 pips, and 34 pips on this Pound New Zealand paid $2,361. And of course, as you can clearly see, this is a great example of a great way to trade. When I see this setup, I know I'm going to have a winner. So overall today, pip total was 120 pips. Broke my 100 pips, which makes me extremely happy. And those 120 pips paid $9,208. Now remember, you will never find success with any trading systems out there until you learn how to trade the flow of the market. You can get back to me either today or a year or two from now, and you will know what I am talking about after you go through dozens of systems. You'll just get one frustrated day and system after another. So let's take a look here. As I told you, we're going to check this trade tab just to show you. Had a trader saying that you got to see what trades are running. As you can clearly see, nothing running, 9 trades in, 9 trades out, and I am done trading for the day. So if your system is not producing like my fractal trigger system, I suggest you get your hands on it. To do so, all you have to do is look right below this video and you'll get my contact information. It's the Fractal Trigger system. I do charge $250. Doesn't make any difference which system you get. They're all good. I do have my top 5 favorites. And just get in touch with me and I'll let you know my favorites. And this is definitely one of them. Now this system comes with 4 gigabytes of training and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Now it comes with 4 MT4 templates, 10 custom indicators, and of course my favorite meter. Would not trade without a meter. It points me in the proper direction of which pairs I should be trading. Comes with a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and this is what you're going to need. A lot of education to succeed at trading the markets. Now there's a lot of ways to trade, so I teach a lot of ways. Now that's why there's 42 training videos and I threw in 9 bonus videos. I'm just going to touch on my great way to trade. It's right here at the top. There's a very specific reason for that. Not that it's just in alphabetical order, but it is my #1 way of trading. Very high success rate. For me, it's like, at least 95%. And that's why I look for this every day. Once you find success, it's just keep repeating the same thing over and over. And when you get to that point, you just start adding up more lots, which will mean a lot more money in your bank account. So I'm not going to go through all of these as we're short of time. Put on pause. You can read all of this. If you happen to have any questions at all, just pick up the phone and call me. Here is my phone number. I actually do answer the phone unless I'm busy. But anyhow, if you live too far, just shoot me an email. Remember, there's an underscore here. Now, I do prefer Skype. Made it easy for you. All you got to do is click on this link, and then through Skype screen sharing, I will give you a free session. No obligation. Give you a few tips, advanced tips. If nothing else, it'll help your trading. And I don't mind doing that because usually between 9 and 10 in the morning, I am done for the day. And I have many hours throughout the day to talk to traders. So over the course of many years, I've been building trigger systems. All you got to do is click on this link and you'll see 30 screenshots. So it looks like we're done. This video is finished. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until tomorrow and the next trade, happy trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.